Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and these are the all-new Powerbeats Pro 2. I ordered them myself. They came today, a little bit early if you get priority shipping, and they come out tomorrow if you're watching this on Thursday, February 13th. Now if we take them out of the package, they shipped with this little cloth over the top. You'll see we have Powerbeats Pro 2. We've been waiting for this for quite some time. They're $249.99 and have 4 different colors. This is the new orange color. They actually call it electric orange. We have hyper purple, quicksand, and then jet black. Let's go ahead and unbox them. We'll set them up and see what they're all about. So we'll pull this back here. There we go. This comes off like that, and then we can open it up. You can see the new color here. We'll set that aside for a moment. We have a QR code. It says scan for complete product guide. Let's take this out here and see what we've got in here, and just get rid of that. We also have Apple Care Plus, scan to learn more and purchase, as well as a little quick start guide, it looks like. So, or maybe a sticker. So this time around we get a sticker, nothing with Apple though, and then we have safety and handling. So that's really nice to have that. Let's see if it actually is a sticker. Looks like it is. There we go. It is a sticker indeed. So we do get a sticker with it. I'm not sure why we don't with Apple products anymore. We also have 5 different ear tip options. So we have extra small, small, large, and XL. This probably has medium on them in the box. Let me set this aside and then we'll take a closer look. So if we take a look around the outside, we have USB-C this time around. We also have wireless charging. So if we put this on a MagSafe adapter, it looks like it doesn't self-center itself, but it looks like it does charge. You can see the light came on here. And so we have wireless charging. Again, it does hold on magnetically a little bit, but doesn't feel like it aligns itself like AirPods Pro 2. If we open it up, you can see the beats themselves. We'll set them up in just a moment, but we have a little button here and it's making a little chime sound. They're showing up on my iPhone that I have next to it. So again, we'll set those up in just a moment, but let's take a closer look at the earbuds themselves. I also have Powerbeats Pro 1 next to them and Beats Fit Pro as well. So we have a little button here on the outside. We have updated vents, updated sensors. And if we come around here, you'll see that we actually have an option for heart rate sensors. So this is built in along with Apple's H2 chipset. And then the speakers are now changed as far as their orientation to better align to have better sound. The upgraded mesh, according to Apple or Beats, is even better at resisting moisture or water or sweat and is noise transparent or acoustically transparent. So it's better at keeping debris out, but also should sound better. The overall design has a hook over your ear, and on the inside, see here what we have. You'll see on the inside we have the earbud, and if we remove this, it looks pretty typical for any of the in-ear earbuds. And then we've got a couple metal points for allowing it to charge in the case. Let's put this back on and let's compare it to Powerbeats Pro 1. So we have those here. They've changed the design completely, and let's take out the other one. So it's definitely a little bit smaller this time around. So side by side, you can see the difference here. Much smaller, more compact, and definitely a little bit lighter it seems as well. So it has additional options, sensors, mesh, and everything else, but a little bit lighter as far as the overall size. The case is definitely a little bit smaller as well. So let's put that back in, and you'll see side by side with the case. It's more compact, easier to bring with you, so that's always nice. And next to Beats Fit Pro, you'll see those are in this case here. These are a little bit smaller earbuds, so if you wanted something smaller, but they don't have the same options. So this gives you an idea of size, as well as next to AirPods Pro 2. That'll be the final one we take a look at. Here are AirPods Pro 2. So if we take a look at this one, it's even smaller it seems as far as the part that goes in your ear. Of course, we have different options here. Maybe it's a little bit bigger with this sensor. Thought it was smaller at first, but overall very similar as far as the size goes. We'll check out comfort in a little bit. Now let's go ahead and get these set up. So I'll put them back in the case. They just adhere magnetically like this. You'll see they snap in place. And as far as magnets, let's see if we can see anything. We'll remove it here. We should have some magnets. It looks like here at the top we have a magnet with magnet paper, and maybe around the drivers or to adhere down into this section here. So you can see here, we don't really see anything on the surface except for right there that helps it hold it in the case. Now let's go ahead and set them up. So we'll put them back in. I've got this already ready to go. We'll tap connect. Give it a moment to connect. They're making a little bit of noise. And now it says noise control. Press and hold on either earbud to switch between noise cancellation and transparency. So you can do that, of course. Media and call control. Press once to play or pause audio, accept or mute calls, twice to skip forward or end calls, and 3 times to jump back. You can press the volume slider to control spatial audio. And we'll give it one more second here to see what it says. And then heart rate. It says wear both earbuds and during workouts to track and send your heart rate to Apple Health. Manage in Bluetooth settings. So let's go ahead and get out of this. It supposedly has a day 1 firmware update. They were charged to 77% out of the box. So if we go into settings, we'll go back here, go to Powerbeats Pro number 2, scroll to the bottom, and you'll see we have version 7B15. So that's what I have out of the box. And of course, the serial number and everything else, we can add AppleCare Plus. Now we have similar options to what we have with AirPods Pro 2. We can turn this off for noise control, have transparency mode, or noise control itself. We also have spatial audio, a heart rate sensor that says see how it works, automatic ear detection, and personalized spatial audio. So let's see how the heart rate sensor works. It says achieve the best performance for heart rate monitoring with Powerbeats Pro. Secure fit, a good seal will ensure your heart rate sensor data is captured. Monitor your heart rate, so Powerbeats Pro will capture heart rate data when you wear both earbuds. And you can even connect them to gym equipment. So we'll tap continue. Let's go ahead and secure them in my ears. So I'll do that now. You'll see they're secure here. Let's go ahead and tap continue. And it says monitor your heart rate. So it says to view your heart rate during workouts, place earbuds in both ears and start an activity using a compatible fitness app. We'll tap continue. We can connect it to gym equipment. So they're in my ears now, and they should be able to detect that. Let's go into health and see if we can see it. So we don't see it here initially, but if maybe we go into the fitness app, we could see it there. So let me go ahead and remove the Apple Watch, as this will apparently take precedence if you're wearing this and the earbuds. And let's go in and see if we can maybe start something in fitness. We'll just start a walk. So we'll go into here. We'll do treadmill with Emily, and we'll go ahead and walk. And let's see if it grabs that information right away or something else. Continue without watch. It's looking for that. Let's see if it recognizes the earbuds and see what we've got. So you'll see I can hear it. No problem, but if we go into the options, it doesn't look like I actually see the earbuds yet. So for whatever reason, I'm not sure why we're not seeing that, but I'll have to try this out a little bit more. Now I've tried this a couple times, and it looks like you have to have your Apple Watch unlocked and on your wrist to get data. So maybe it's pulling data from both, but either way, I was hoping it would grab it from my ears without wearing the watch, and I'll have to try that out a little bit later, it seems. So I'll listen to some music with it, see what they sound like. I would expect them to be a little bit bass heavy, as beats typically are, so let me do that, and then I'll get back with you with an initial impression. I've been listening to Powerbeats Pro 2 for a little bit now, and generally I find them very comfortable. Overall, they do press in my ear a little bit. I feel a little bit of pressure here where the ear tip goes into the ear canal itself. And then over the top here, I feel a little pressure from the ring over the top of your ear, but nothing uncomfortable. And I find that they feel very secure. I don't really worry about them falling out, whether you're just walking, working out, or anything else. Definitely more so than you would get with AirPods Pro 2. As far as the sound quality, well, it's what you would expect from Beats. Pretty decent overall, not the best thing out there, but good sound. And I found that it's a little bit bass heavy, as you would expect, but also they seem to have less treble and less mid-range than what we have with the AirPods Pro 2. Those seem a little bit more bright and better to what I personally like, but the Powerbeats Pro 2 definitely have more bass. So it depends on your overall listening tastes, but in general, they're both good. Noise cancellation is good as well. I would say they're very similar to AirPods Pro 2. You could wear them on a plane, no problem, cancel out different sound, and generally you would be able to be comfortable and similar to what you already have or you're familiar with. So they're probably not the very best out there, but definitely equal to what we have from AirPods Pro 2. So sound quality is good, just not incredible. After using these for a little bit, I noticed that this is a volume rocker. So this button doesn't control everything, but this rocks up and down for volume. And then we have a physical button for play, pause, skipping to the next track, skipping back, or press and hold to go to noise cancellation or transparency. So press and hold, and that will switch between modes. So that's what that's for, and it was very easy to use once I realized that's where the buttons were. They're the same on both sides, so we have the same sort of setup on both of them, and generally I think they're pretty good. When it comes to battery, we get 8 hours with active noise cancellation and 45 hours total with the case if you're not using noise cancellation. Around 35 hours or so if you are. So you've got multiple charges here, and it charges pretty quickly. It should get you about an hour after just 5 minutes of charging. So in general, pretty good there. Now I'll be using these regularly to try and edit and see what latency is like. They actually say that latency's improved thanks to the H2 chipset, so that should be better as well. And I think they're a nice alternative to AirPods Pro 2, especially if those don't fit comfortably in your ears and you're worried about them falling out. I think this would be a great replacement for those at the same cost. Now, currently, AirPods Pro 2 are a little bit cheaper when you buy them on Amazon, in the Apple Store, or anything like that. Usually they're on discount often, and I think you'll get similar things with the Beats, but at this time they're a little bit more expensive. But generally in the Apple Store, they're the exact same price. So if you're someone that worries about them falling out, I would go for the Beats. If you want something that's a little bit different, maybe the different color here with the overall design, you find it more comfortable, well then go with the AirPods. But I think these Beats are a great alternative, and especially if you're worried about them falling out and you like a little bit more bass. Of course, I think the heart rate sensor will be useful once I can get it to work in different apps, and maybe if you don't need to use your watch. Of course, I do think we'll see this on AirPods in the future as well. Now, if you have any additional questions about Powerbeats Pro 2 that maybe someone else hasn't answered already or I didn't mention in this video, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And of course, if you'd like to get your hands on this wallpaper, I'll link it in the description like I normally do. If you haven't subscribed already though, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.